And he's already in 3 games has over 700 yards. So that will be a key for the Indians to stop him. Of course, he is injured. They didn't know if he was going to start tonight or not. He is still a question mark. We saw that he had his left hand wrapped, and it was hard for him to take the pitch on the option. So he is questionable, to say the least. The Indians got to have a big game tonight. I think we're going to have a big game. Of course, they'll have to have a big game from Phil Meredith, but Cully Phillips will be another key. And the passing game could play a big part. Jason Pike injured. What's the status on Jason's injury, Bill?
Steve, shoulders are bruised.
He has a bruised shoulder.
Has some pain and getting a lot better right now, Steve. Able to still throw the ball good as long as he's throwing it correctly.
All right, so the update on him is his shoulder is sore, it's bruised, but he is throwing the ball, and it'll be just according to how effectively he will be able to do that. We'll take a break, and we'll be back here with our kickoff in just 1 minute. We're back as the Cardinals have won the toss. They have elected to receive. The Oneida Indians will be defending the goal to your left as you look at the screen. As we are about set for football time here in Inez, Kentucky. It's right close to the, I almost said Tennessee, Art. Correct me there. Almost on the West Virginia line. Then Bill's thinking about cruising on over. I don't know. Could be the West. That's right. That's right. We may not be back in Oneida before Tuesday. There's the charge. The Oneida Indian Wampum.
Have a good one.
So both teams are now getting ready to start this football game, and I'm anxious to see this one myself as the Indians mixing it up with the Cardinals, back deep for the Cardinals. And I want to apologize, we do not have a roster, so we don't know some of these. All we have is the starting lineups, and that's it.
Get a pen, Inez, right?
All right. We're about set to go now. As the drum roll for the Indians. They are hot for this one. Indians getting set to kick it off here. Waiting on the officials to get their little meeting over in the middle of the field and getting set to go as we are ready and raring to go here from Sheldon Clark Field in Inez, Kentucky. The Indians and the Cardinals. This should provide a good contest for both schools. The Cardinals are 3-2. They lost a couple of games that they felt like they should have won. Their best running back has been out for 3 games. Well, he's only been back for 3 games. He missed the first 2 games, I think, as I said. He's been back for 3 games. He's already got 700-plus yards. So now we're about ready to go as the referee gets everybody lined up and set to go. As we get set to go, well, I still say we're set to go. I don't know. One person we left off our starting line, number 25, the wideout, wide receiver, Josh Thompson, number 25. I'm sorry about that. I just didn't see the name.
Are you ready, Captain?
We're ready to go. And I'll just tell you, it looks like that the Oneida Indians have about as many fans here as Sheldon Clark does. A big turnout of Indians fans have made the trip tonight. And it is a long trip, believe me. Ready, and here's the kick. Drove deep, long, wide. Going to be taken at the 16-yard line, cutting up towards the left side of the field, skirting around a tackle or two, and goes down as he gets to the 27-yard line. Good defense by the Indians, down quickly to cover. So now, Scott Davis, the quarterback, will bring his team up to the line and try to get something going against the Oneida Indian defense. And ladies and gentlemen, this will be a dandy. We can already feel it in the air. Great night for football. We are at high altitude. As the Oneida will be in their four-man front. And the 4-man front for the Oneida Indians will give you the 4-man front. The tackles will be Sean Harris and Ryan Lewis. The ends will be Heath Sexton and Michael Lawson. Here comes the handoff. All right, up over the right side, and nothing doing. Maybe a yard or two. That's about it. Indians close the gap. Pick up about 2 or 3. Out across the 30, right outside the 30-yard line. The Cardinals alternating plays in and out, and Oneida sprint forward, like we said, the linebackers for Oneida, Jake Lau, Daniel King, Cully Phillips, and Pete Shoemaker. We'll get to the cornerbacks as we go. They come with a wishbone formation. Don't see that much. Here we go, handoff, second man through to the counter on the left side. He gets about a yard. That's about all. Oneida not fooled by that one. Bring up third down and long as the Indian defense doing their job. Linebackers filling, closing quickly. Art is trying to coax me into something, and I'm not falling for this one. No, I will not take on the bait. Bringing third down and about 6 for the Cardinals now as they break the huddle. Again, they run the wishbone. Got a split to the left side. Handoff. Second man through over the right side, and that's the man that Rusty Fletcher. They had him in the backfield. He gets the first down. We see why he's got over 700 yards. He's a good runner. He just picks his own nifty runner. The cornerbacks for the Oneida defense, number 25, Josh Thompson. The safety, Phil Meredith. The right corner is Jason Pike. And so the Cardinals pick up a big first down right off the bat. At the 42-yard line, about the 43-yard line, here come the Cardinals. They run the wishbone. Now they break the bone, send a flanker to the right side. 2 tight ends. Hand off fullback straight over the left side, and he still pounds through there. Not much, depending on the spot. Let's see where they spot the ball. They're going to spot it right around the 46-yard line. So it'll bring up second down and about 7. Call a short 7, long 6. Ball at the 46-yard line now. Cardinals come back with the bone, the wishbone. They send a receiver wide to the right side. Scott Davis, the quarterback, brings them up, sets them down. Davis hands off over the right side, and baby, was he met. That was a howdy-doody. Stuck in the backfield. The Indians, Daniel King, the linebacker on the left side, said, "No, sirree, Bob. You ain't coming this way, brother." And he puts him down. It'll bring up now, the ball moved back to about the 40, right inside the 45-yard line, so it'll bring up a third down and now call it a 7 or a long 7, we might add. Timeout's going to be called by the Cardinals. It looks like an equipment problem. So we'll take a break and we'll hear this word from Lau's Tires. He come with the bone, the wishbone with the receiver wide to the left side of the field. Davis takes the snap, pitches over the left side. Here's Fletcher trying to cut the corner, does cut the corner, hit, brought down before he gets to the 50-yard line. Great defensive play that time by the Indians. They closed quickly. And I apologize because I cannot make out the numbers. These orange numerals on white. Okay. So this will bring up now a 4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and about 3, long 3, short 4. Ball, they're going to go for it, I'm sure. Now, here comes the punting team on now, I think. All right, now they send the man back. Meredith will be back deep for the Indians. And that's a dangerous man with a football, Phil Meredith. Waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. Indians get a little bit of pressure. He gets the punt away short. Punt. Taken by Meredith. He's trying to find a hole. But what a move up the middle of the field. Man alive, he had one man to break, and he was gone. Bye-bye, birdie. So now the Indians will take over in the offensive set from their own 31-yard line, and we'll see what they can do against the Cardinal defense.
Okay, by Meredith. First down, Indians on their own 30-yard line.
Got a little advantage tonight. I got Bill Hall up here helping me out, so he says pass, first down. I agree. Now he's going to change his mind. He says it's going to be a run play. Indians coming to receivers. High formation, handoff tailback. Meredith goes over the right side. Not much. Not much. Couple, maybe. That's about all. As the Sheldon Clark defense, pretty stingy itself. Give up 2. It'll be second down and 8. The Indians now will. All right. The Cardinals coming with a 4-4 also, the 4-4 stack, but they've got their linebackers split out. It's actually a 4-3. 4-3 is what they're in. High formation, 2 receivers wide right and left. Jason Pike, the quarterback, sets him down. Long count. Takes a snap. Handoff Meredith. Right side again. Squirts through the hole across the 35 to the 37. Good run that time. Good nifty run. I thought it was going to be clogged up, but he just found a hole over the right side there. You saw it open up. Good block by the Oneida line. And over the right side there, that's Michael Lawson and Ryan Lewis opening up a hole. Good run by Meredith. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 5. Big 3rd down play for the Indians here. I formation, receivers wide right and left. Pike looking. Pike, handoff, pitches. Here comes Meredith trying to cut the corner. No, he's not going to get the first down, I don't think. Moves that across the 40 or close to the 40-yard line. It's going to be just about a yard short of the first down. It looks like. Let's wait and see where they mark it. It's going to be about a yard short. 4th down, decision time. So both defenses playing well on their first sets. 6:03 to go, first quarter action. No score in this one as of yet. The Indians will punt it away. Davis back deep for the Cardinals.
Back to the Cardinals, Jewel and Davis.
Jewel and Davis, 26. Oh, what a punt. Hang time galore. Davis lets it go. He's going to pick it at the 1-yard line, looking for somewhere to go, and he's going to be hit for a safety. 2-yard line is where they're going to mark it. My goodness. Bill Hall, what a punt.
Great kick.
Does that ball got helium in it?
Great kick, Steve.
It was a great kick. I'll tell you, Davis didn't know what to do on that one. It was going to die around the 1-yard line. He decided he was going to pick it up, and that was nothing to do. Great coverage by the Indians. So now they've got the Cardinals backed up deep. Right about the 2-yard line is where it looks. Special teams for the Indians do the job. So now it's right around the 1-yard line. They mark it right at the 1. It's inside the 1. It's almost on the goal line. The bone. Indians bring the linebackers. Quarterback sneak. He's going to try to get it out of that danger zone for a safety. Bring up 2nd down. He picked up about 2 on that side. Picked up about 2, so to bring up 2nd down and 8, 5:22 to go. First quarter action, and what a punt the Indians got off. I am telling you, it was fantastic punt. Couldn't ask for no better punt, no better coverage. They were down there, they were on it. Here come the Cardinals. 2nd down and 8, wishbone. Now they break the bone on a wing to the left side. Handoff over the left side. Got some running room. Still churning as he gets out close to about the 7. Good run. Good run. So they're going to mark it right around the 8 or 7 or 8 yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and about 2. Big 3rd down play. Oneida not had much luck with that bone. They've been breaking the bone, and Oneida's getting confused on it a little bit. But Coach May will adjust to that, I'll assure you. They come with the wishbone. Full house backfield, 2 tight ends. The quarterback takes the snap. Handoff, 2nd man through there. This is Fletcher. Fletcher's got the first down. Out to about, he's going to be close to it. He's got it by about, it looks like a little bit, by out across the 10-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Cardinals now, starting from their own 1-yard line. Inside the 1, really. Ball right at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. See if the Cardinals open it up a little bit here. Big, strong line by the Cardinals. The wishbone, 2 tight ends. Full house backfield. Quarterback sets him down. Hands off on the counter on the inside. And Jewel picks it up across the 10, about the 15. Good pickup. Big pickup right there. They are doing the little counter play out of the wishbone, and it's working. Picked up about 3. Close to 3, about 2. Ball out to the 15, about 16-yard line, we'll call it. Nothing to nothing, 3:28 to go, first quarter of play. We saw a couple of good defenses out there on the field so far, folks. Here come the Cardinals. They split a man this time, wide to the right. They've got a bone split, wing left, and handoff to the fullback, straight up a dive play up the middle, couple of yards. It's about it, if you got that many. They're just hammering away, chipping away. Got about a yard on the play, so it'll bring up a third and about 6. And a third and call it a ball 6 short 7. No scores of yet. 2:50 to go, first quarter play. Both defenses playing well. Both offenses, the Sheldon Clark Cardinals just chipping away a little bit at a time with the bone. That's what you got to do. They break the bone. 2 receivers, one wide right, one wide left. Here's the snap. Drops, pitches to shuttle pass, and there is Fletcher met. Hello, baby. I believe that was Daniel King. And that play worked about as good as a, well, anyway. It'll bring up 4th down, and they give him forward progress. They're going to punt it. He'll be standing right around his own 3-yard line to receive the snap. High snap. Going to get it away. Pretty good punt. Returnable. Indians. Let it take a bounce. And the Indians will have good field position right at their own 45-yard line. So Indians with great field position. 2 minutes to go, first quarter of play. And so far, the Indian defense has toed the mark. They've come to play football here tonight. Dandy football game. There's some good-sized lads out there from Sheldon Clark, I will tell you that. The Oneida Indians now will start from the offense, from their own 40, just inside their own 45-yard line. Clock is running, and I am waiting for the Indians to pass one, because with this defense, 4-4 stack, well, the way they run it, they can pass, maybe the tight end. Here they come, 2 receivers, one wide right, one left, I formation, pass. Drops, looks, there's his tight end right through his hands. At the other 45-yard line, he was wide open. And I hate to say it, but that brought my percentages up. I called it. Eat your heart out, Gibson. So now it'll bring the Indians up with a 2nd down and 10. Receivers wide right and left. The I formation again. Pike sets them down. Tight into the right side. Pike takes the snap. Hand off. Here's Meredith looking for a hole. Caught from behind and stood up at the 45. Whoa. Carter on the stop along with Davis. They mark it just outside the 45. I'll tell you what, both defenses are playing very stingy defense. Very stingy defense. 3rd down and 10. So we might look for the ball to go in the air this time. The Indians send 2 receivers to the left. Twins to the left. I formation. Tight ends to the right side. Pike rolls. Looks. Throwing deep. He's got a man. Oh, my goodness. He had beaten the receiver, beaten the receiver just a little bit too much on the ball that time. He was wide. He had done broke away. He was on his way to 6. It sure did. But anyway, that'll bring up 4th down, so the Indians more than likely will punt it away here. But I'll tell you one thing, Pike absolutely threw that ball about 50 yards in the air. Here come the Indians. They're going to punt. Jewell back deep with Davis. There's the snap. Punt away. Another high swirling punt. Takes a bounce. Jewell. Davis picks it up, and he is bulldogged inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where they give him his forward progress. I'll tell you what, the Oneida special teams are playing outstanding football tonight. They're on every coverage. They're right there with it. So where are they going to mark it? Right around the 8 or 7 or 8 yard line. So the defense again is right at the 8-yard line. So the Indians defense will be called on again. Sheldon Clark Cardinals using the wishbone and using it effectively here. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. No scores of yet. And here come the Cardinals. They send the receiver wide to the left, the wishbone in formation. Davis sets him down. Davis, handoff on the right side to Jewell. Jewell looking for somewhere to go, and he's not going to find it. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage, a yard at the most. I believe that'll probably be the last play of this quarter. It will be, so we'll take a break by telling you at the end of the first quarter, 0-0. We're going to take a break and hear this message from Mrs. Winters. We're rolling again. Back here, we're getting second quarter play. As I'll tell you one thing, we saw a couple of stingy defenses out here. The Oneida special teams have played great so far. So here come the Sheldon Clark Cardinals now. Second down and 8 from about the 9-yard line. Got a wing to the left side. Here's the handoff over the left side, and not much. Moves it across the 10-yard line to about the 11. Not much. Bring up a big third down play. Third and about 5. Call it a long 5, short 6. The Indian defense playing well against the bone. The Indians coming into tonight's game undefeated and wishing to stay that way.
Maybe 7.
The men in orange have come to play football, no doubt about that. They break the bone, 2 receivers wide, to the one to the left, one to the right. Davis takes the snap, he drops, he looks, he throws his tight end over his head, and it's incomplete. Bring up fourth down and about, well, we'll call it 6 yards. Fourth down, so the punting unit's coming on, and Oneida should have great field position once again, as their punter not really that good. They should have good field position, and sooner or later you look for Meredith, and Meredith's going to break one just given time. He is definitely going to break one here in a minute, or they're going to hit on a pass play. Josh Thompson. Here's the snap. High pitch. They almost blocked the punt. It's a short punt, gets away. Oneida's going to let it roll. It's going to roll out to midfield, almost to midfield, about the 47, 48-yard line. But, boy, they almost got that one. If they're a little bit more pressure, they could have got that one. So Oneida will start again with great field position at the Sheldon Clark 48-yard line. And now let's put the offense to work. Here we go. Oneida runs the beer offense. And they come with the I formation. Receivers wide right and left. Jason Pike, the quarterback, sets them down. Linebackers in tight. Pike takes the ball. He's going to pass. He throws. Got a hitch man. Out to the 40. Inside the 40. To the 35. Fighting. Good move by the Indians. About a 16-yard pickup on the play there. Pete Shoemaker? Pete Shoemaker. Bill Hall said that's who it was, and that's where I'm going. Down to the Sheldon Clark 35-yard line, and the Indians now starting to move the football. The offense has begun to click. This will draw the linebackers, make them play honest. They've been playing right on the line, and they're tied again. I formation, receivers wide right and left. Pike takes a snap, drops the pass again, looks, got his man inside the 30, and down close to the 25-yard line. The little hitch pass, they're giving him a big cushion, and he's just taking advantage of it. The receiver takes a couple or 3 steps, pushes the defender off. He's giving him a lot of cushion, and then the pass is there. It is absolutely there. This has got to put Sheldon Clark to thinking here. Inside the 30-yard line to the 27, looks like. It'll bring up second down and about 2. The Indians are moving the football. Here comes twin receivers wide to the left side, tight into the right. I formation. Pike, long count, takes a snap. Handoff, Meredith, right side, looking for a hole. Nothing doing. He gets some inside the 25-yard line. It'll be close to the first down. I believe he got it. So the Indians now, the offense is starting to click. 1st and 10, Big Orange. The ball is going to be marked, looks like, around the 23-yard line. Indians starting to move. 9:50 to go, second quarter. Both defenses were playing well. Now Oneida's loosening it up with a passing game. Here comes receivers wide right and left. They come with a split backfield. The pro set this time. Tight end will be to the right side. Pike takes the snap. Handoff left side. Not much. Not much. He might have got to the 21-yard line. I'm not sure. He didn't get much. These guys are some big burly guys in the middle of that line over there.
Yeah, coming out.
Pickup of about 2. Make it 3 now with a spot right at the 20-yard line. Second down. Here come the Indians. Twin receivers to the right, tight end to the left. I formation. Pike sets him down. Looks over the D. Linebackers playing in tight. Here's a snap. He drops. He looks. He throws. He got it. Oh, my goodness. Hit He hit his receiver in the hand, but he couldn't hold on at the 5-yard line. That was Pete Shoemaker, I believe. But I'm telling you one thing, the passing game is working for the Indians. Pock is putting the ball on the money where it needs to go. Bring up now 3rd down and about 7. Ball right at the 20-yard line of Sheldon Clark. Twin receivers to the right. Tight end comes to the left side for the Indians. Pro set backfield. Jason Pike, the quarterback, sets him down. He had plenty of time last time. He drops again. Here come the linebackers. Little screen and picked off. Oh, my goodness, he could be gone. Here comes an Oneida defender from behind. Caught him, brought him loose, fumble. Oneida will have it, I think the Indians get it back. Oneida comes up with the football. It was a fumble. That was a fumble, no question about it. Horn was the man who made the interception. Oneida trying to set up the screen. If that was not a fumble, there's not been a fumble, folks. If that wasn't a fumble, there's not been a fumble. Let's see how the referees are going to call this one. Looks like they're going to give it to Sheldon Clark.
76 right there.
Well, Coach May, I'm sure, is jumping up. That was a fumble. That was right in front of our camera. Anybody, that was in plain view of our cameras on this one, folks. That was a fumble.
All right, Coach.
The players shaking up on the play. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this message. As the player shaking up is now off the field, and they are giving the football back to Sheldon Clark. I don't agree with that call at all. None. At the 32-yard line, the Oneida fans rise to the occasion here. They split the bone, receiver wide to the left, 2 tight ends. Looks to pass, quarterback draw, up the middle to the 30. Hit, he paid for that one, inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Bill, I do not agree with that call at all. That was a fumble. That was a fumble. The man picked it off, was going the other way. Oneida defender closed on him from behind, stripped him of the ball. He went down. Oneida recovered, and they say, no, Sheldon Clark football. The Oneida fans are starting to rumble. You can hear them, and I'll tell you one thing, these people back their Indians. Here they come. They split the bone again. A flanker to the left, wide out to the right. Quarterback, handoff, fullback, nowhere, nothing doing. This has fired up the Oneida defense. That'll be a loss on the play of a yard at least. The Oneida defense is rose to the occasion, folks. They got a bum deal on that one, and they know it. Right at the 30-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. 3rd down for the Cardinals. Oneida was on their biggest drive of the night when that one happened. They were trying to set up the screen, and it didn't work. The tackle stayed home, picked the ball off the defensive end. They split the bone, 2 receivers to the right. Pitch. Here comes Fletcher trying to get to the outside. Hit and brought down for a loss. What a play by the linebacker on that side.
Pete Shoemaker right there fought off 2 blocks right there and just made a great defensive play.
You heard Bill Hall. Pete Shoemaker fit off 2 blocks and made a great defensive play. You hear the Oneida fans getting into it.
Yeah.
All right. 32-yard line. How many points?
12 points, $10.
So it's a punting formation. If Oneida will probably, a timeout's going to be called by the Cardinals as the Oneida fans are getting into this one, folks. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here with more action in just 1 minute. Back to now in punt formation. The Cardinals be standing at his own 46-yard line. Here comes the pressure, and almost got another one. Short kick, going to be go out of bounds. So Oneida will have decent. About the 16-yard line is where they're going to spot it, I think. I'm not for sure on that one, but Oneida's offense now needs to start clicking again. They can't let the little thing happen last time get them down. They got to start clicking. They were clicking. The pass was on. They had hit a couple of passes, and they were just moving well. Let's see if they can do that. Now they'll have to sustain a long drive. We've got 6:20 to go in the first half. Ball at the 17-yard line is what they're going to mark it at. So the Indians now will start from their own 17. 1st down and 10. Here come the Indians. Receivers wide right and left. I formation. Pike the quarterback. Tight end on the right side. Here's the pitch. Left side Meredith trying to find a hole. Gets a good block. Closes in across the 20-yard line to about the 22. Good run for the Indians. Pick up about 5 yards on the play. That was a quick pitch around the left side, and it worked across to the 22-yard line. Pick up of about 5. It'll be second down and about 5. Call it a short 5. Or a long 5, rather. Here come the Indians. Receivers, wide right and left. I formation. Pike sets them down. Here's the snap. Pitch around the other side. Trying to find a hole. Meredith at the 25-yard line. He's going to be close to the first down. I believe he's going to be about a yard short, but again, the outside is working because the Sheldon Clark Cardinals have piled everybody on the inside, and the outside will work. It'll be third down and about 1. 3rd and 1 from about the 26-yard line. So the Indians now close to a first down. 5-12 and running in the first half of play. Neither team have scored. Both defenses playing well. Here comes Oneida. Receivers wide right and left. I formation. Pike the quarterback. Sets him down. Long count. Looks over the D. Here's the snap. Handoff tailback left side. Meredith's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets it close to the 30-yard line. I'll tell you what, the Oneida offensive line, get them credit on that. Matt Owens, Chris Claiborne, Michael Lawson, Sean Harris, and Ryan Lewis. They opened the hole that time. They were there. 1st and 10 Indians from about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line. So now the Indians with 4:47 to go, moving the football. The offense starting to click. They come with twin receivers to the left, tight end to the right side, split backfield. Now a man in motion to the left. Here come the Indians. Pike's going to pass. He's got time. He looks. He's having to scramble out of there, looking for holes. He's to the 35-yard line and brought down. Pickup of about 6 maybe on the play. Good coverage by the Cardinals on the defensive backs for Oneida that time. Pike done what a good quarterback will. He saw his receivers covered. He was getting pressured. He ducked out of there and came out with a 6-yard gain, so it'll bring up second down and about 4. The ball right at the 35-yard line. Here comes Oneida. Split backfield again. Receivers wide right and left. Jason Pike, the quarterback. Tight ends on the right side. Oops. That'll cost the Indians the gain on the last play. Move it back to the 30-yard line. And instead of a third down and about 4, it'll be third down and about 9. We had several on the Oneida offense to move that time. 3:55 to go in the first half of play. Neither team have scored. Oneida was threatening and an interception. Here comes a split backfield again. Pike down the line, pulls it back, turns it upfield, gets it out to about the 33 and jerked down by the jersey. Pick up about 3 yards. Not going to be enough. This will bring up now third down. Bring up third down for the Indians. The ball right at the 32-yard line, or 33. Third and about, we'll call it a long 6, short 7. Here come the Indians. Receiver wide to the right, 1 to the left. I formation. Jason Pike, the quarterback. Sets him down, long count. Takes the snap, drops the pass, looks, throws, batted, tipped at the line of scrimmage, but he was open across the middle and would have had enough for the first down at about the 42-yard line. Bring up 4th down, so we'll see the punting unit more than likely come onto the field. 3:07 to go in the first half of play. Neither team have scored. Davis and Jewell going back deep. Pete Shoemaker doing the punting for the Oneida Indians. And man, he's got away a couple of beauties. Here's the snap, punt, away. This one a driving punt, takes a bounce, returnable, as Almost hit the man's leg, but they'll let it go dead right around the 30-yard line. So the Cardinals will take over at their own 30-yard line. 2:59 to go in the first half of play. No score as of yet as we're into a ball game. This is a dandy from the word go. Both defenses playing real well at this point in the game, and both defenses have been on the field quite a bit because it's usually 1, 2, 3 and out. But the offensive teams now need to get something going for Sheldon Clark as the defense for Oneida lines them up. The wishbone, one receiver wide to the right, tight end to the right side. Here's the snap. Handoff over the right side. This is Fletcher. Fletcher's going to move it out across the 30 to about the 32 or 3. About 3 yards on the play, depending on the spot. All right. Pick up about 3. Bring up second and about 7. 2:40 and counting to go first half of play. Both defenses has played well.
Yeah, like I said, anything up underneath right now.
Here comes Oneida. Wishbone, one receiver to the right, tight end to the right for the Cardinals. Hand off to the fullback over the left side option. Here comes Fletcher. And man, is he popped as he gets to about the 38-yard line. He was popped. Short of the first down. Bring up third down. And about one or 1.5, depending on, they're going to spot it right at the 40. That's a good spot. They got a good spot on that one there. He was at about the 38 whenever they hit him out of bounds. They spotted at the 40. 1 yard away. Oneida lines up. Quarterback sneak. He got the first down. I think he got illegal motion on that one. It should be the call, but no call. No flag. Clock running, 2:14. First half of play to the 43-yard line. So the Indians now. 2:09 to go. The clock is running. And here come the Cardinals. They send a receiver, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lone set back in the backfield. Tight end to the right side. Quarterback takes it, drops, looks, throws, got his man over the middle to the 40, 35, 30, inside the 30, and brought down finally as he is brought down about the 26-yard line. He hit number 81. That is Eric Markham. The safety didn't fail to get over to cover him in time, and he just, good pass by Scott Davis for the Cardinals. Down to the Oneida 27-yard line is where they're going to give the spot. 1:45 to go. The Cardinals making a serious move this time. They come. Timeout is going to be called. It's going to be an equipment timeout to fix Jules, something on Jules' equipment, maybe his helmet. There we go. So now we're ready. They come with the wishbone, tied in to the right side, split a flanker to the left. Davis takes a snap, pitches, reverse, pass, looking downfield, going for Markham again. The ball's up there, and touchdown. The defensive man for the Indians did everything that he could. He touched the Markham, just a big kid, pulled it down. So now the Cardinals have clicked on a 27-yard pass play, and this has to fire them up with 1:21 to go in the first half of play. The pass play works. Dameron will do the extra point kick for the Cardinals. Waiting on the snap. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is blocked. No good. 6-0. 1:21 to go. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more first half action in just 1 minute. As Markham caught the touchdown pass for 27 yards, and the Cardinals strike first. The extra point was blocked. It's 6-0. 1:21 to go. So now the Oneida offense needs to get a retaliation before the half here, get some points on the board. As we're waiting on Dameron to line the ball up. 1:21 to go in the first half of play here. As he takes a short drop, only 5-yard drop on the kickoffs. Dameron waiting for the signal, and here's the whistle. Here's the kick. Short kick. Let it hit. Indians pick it up at the 16-yard line, coming up the middle of the field, looking for a hole. Squirted through there, across the 30 to the 35, out to about the 36-yard line. But he just kind of loped up the field on that one. I was thinking he would go with a whole line of string.
Did you guys see a sheet of paper? You dropped one and I can't find it. I can't see anything.
Here come the Indians now. Out formation, two twin receivers to the right side. Pike drops, fullback or tailback draw. He missed that one as he gets it to the 35-yard line. A loss on the play of maybe a yard. So it'll bring up 56 seconds to go. They were thinking they would catch Sheldon Clark, the Cardinals, in a passing situation, which they know the Indians can pass and come with a draw, but it didn't work. We've got 56 seconds to go in the first half. 6-0. The Cardinals on top of the Indians at this point. As we get set now, a timeout was called, I guess, because Jim May's out on the field talking to the team. I'm sure they're setting up a play right now. 56 seconds to go. You got to come with something. And they send twin receivers to the right. The tight end will be to the left side. I formation. As we're ready to go. Pike, long count. Pike takes a snap, drops back, looks. Gonna throw on the run. Got a man over there. He's hit. He's inside, out to the 50, out of bounds. Stop the clock, 48 seconds. Clock still run a couple of seconds, but he was out of bounds inside Sheldon Clark territory. They'll mark the ball right at the 47, 48-yard line. 48-yard line. .47 seconds to go. Smart play that time, called a sideline pattern. He got the pass and got out of bounds to stop the clock. Here come the Indians. Twin receivers to the left this time. Tight end will be at the right side. I formation. Pike sets him down. Long count again. Pike takes the snap. He drops. He looks. He rolls. He's going to throw deep. He's got his man. He's got his man. He caught it. He caught it. He caught it at the 12-yard line. I'm telling you what, Bill Hall, if they'd had a little more mustard on the ball, that was 6. That was a long pass that time. 12-yard line, 39 seconds. Oneida calls a timeout. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Super Kick Armstrong coming to you all the way live, wanting you to watch each and every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on Channel 5 for CWC Championship Wrestling.
We're rolling as Oneida called a timeout. Coach May wanted to talk to his players, get them settled down a little bit at the 12-yard line. What a catch. Who was that made the catch? Josh Thompson. And, boy, he is known to making those big clutch catches for the Indians. What a catch. He was on his way down, falling and everything. This time Oneida sends twin receivers to the right, tied in to the right. Split backfield from the 12-yard line. Man in motion to the right. Here's the drop. Pike looking. Pike having to scramble. He's going to go in. Is he in there?
1 yard.
Oh, 1 yard line. With 29 seconds, clock running, Oneida will call another timeout here. And Pike, I thought for sure he was going to get in there. The linebackers closed quickly on that one. Good play. Good thinking by Pike.
Jimmy, make sure you know that last
From the 2, it's right at the 1 yard line, I think. I can't see for sure, but it looks like right at the 1 yard line.
Good. We're right on the 1. Make sure we get 2 plays back.
Cully Phillips time, I think. So the Indians, with 29 seconds, threatening from the 1 yard line.
Chris is missing a good game. Chris is missing a good game.
Yeah, Chris is missing a good game. Sorry, Chris, you couldn't make the trip, but you know how it is. This is almost worth the trip to watch this one. This is a dandy. Of course, Art's driving home, so I don't care. I'll be snoozing away. 29 seconds to go. The Oneida Indians at the 1 yard line and threatening. Here come the Indians. They send receivers wide right and left. They're not giving the receivers any cushion at all this time. I formation. Quarterback, hands off, tailback. Touchdown Indians. Phil Meredith from the 1. Meredith takes it over on the dive to the right side. So now, do the Indians go for 2? Do they kick? I think they'll kick and go in with a 1-point lead at half, 7-6. And this has got to give the Indians a lot of momentum after giving up the score earlier. Here comes the extra point. Billingsley will attempt. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is good, and the Oneida Indians lead 7-6 with 27 seconds to go in the first half of play. What a game. You're missing one if you didn't make this trip, folks, but you'll be able to watch it right here on Cable Channel 5. We'll wait for the kickoff and get set to go with this one. Yes, we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just 1 minute. We're rolling as Oneida gets set to kick off here. Jewel, that's Fletcher. Maybe that's Jewel back deep for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
As waiting for the referee's whistle, if he ever blows it.
Like this.
There it is, and now we're set. Here comes the kick. Low driving kick. Going to be taken by the Cardinals at about the 22-yard line. Make a move to the left side of the field, trying to cut it upfield. And no, he gets to the 28-yard line, and that's all. Oneida closes the door. 20 seconds to go. First half action here. 7-6, the Indians lead. As the Cardinals, both teams played great defense first quarter and almost all of the second. Then the Cardinals come down and scored on a pass play. Oneida comes right back upfield and puts it in the end zone. So you can look, well, the Cardinals here, the clock's running down to 12 seconds. They'll get off one play probably. I guess they'll get the play off. I'm not for sure. They come with a wishbone. 4 seconds. They get the play off. Quarterback's going to keep it. There's the pitch to Fletcher. Fletcher looking, nothing doing as they nail him at the 35-yard line. That's the end of the first half of play. The score, the Oneida Indians 7, the Sheldon Clark Cardinals 6. We'll be back in just 1 minute. The Sheldon Clark High School Marching Band will provide us with a little bit of halftime activity, and I got to say one thing, the Oneida Pep Band made the trip, and they have put on a clinic. They have done a marvelous job. You can't say enough about them either. They have done a real good job. The cheerleaders, what can we say about them? They got the fans up. The Oneida Indians responded, and I'll tell you one thing, folks, if you didn't make this trip, you've missed the ball game to see live, but you'll be able to catch all the action right here on Cable Channel 5, and we want to thank all of our sponsors, and we want you to thank our sponsors. Let them know. Whenever you're in their place of business, let them know you enjoy watching the games on Channel 5 and just how much it means to you folks that can't make these long road trips and everything, because it makes no difference where the Indians or the Highlanders go, Channel 5 will be on the scene. the Sheldon Clark High School marching band performing at halftime. The Oneida Indians did not go to the dressing room. They went down to the, I guess you would call it the south end zone, the west end zone. I don't know. I'm not even sure which way is up and down around here. That way. You're right. It's that way. Anyway, that's the Indians down there under the goalpost going over their last-minute things before the second half. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back here with more halftime in one moment. Captains meet in the middle of the field, and the Indians have used their option. They will receive the second half. As we want to again thank our sponsors for making this game possible. We want you to thank them also when you go in their place of business. The kickoff will be coming on. Will be coming out here for us soon. So we're going to take a break, and again thanks to Thompson's, Yamaha, Kawasaki, and Suzuki of Huntsville. We're back as both teams have come out of the dressing room now and are going over their last-minute instructions. As, again, we want to tell you the score at halftime is Oneida 7, the Sheldon Clark Cardinals 6. And we're looking for another top ball game as we've seen here in the first half. The defense played well for a quarter and a half as they really did play well. And then Sheldon Clark came down. The Cardinals came down and scored on a pass play, and the defensive back for Oneida done everything he could except pass interference to break it up, and the taller receiver just muscled it away and scored. And then the Oneida Indians walked right back down the field and put it in the end zone. Phil Meredith on a 1-yard scamper, and that's the way the score stood. Oneida's extra point was good. Sheldon Clark's was blocked. So we're going to take another break now, and we'll be back here with our kickoff and more in just 1 minute. And we want to say thanks to F.H. Shoemaker Distributors. We're back as both teams are. The Cardinals in the end zone to your right is warming up. The Oneida Indians are on the sidelines. The Oneida Indians will receive the second half kick here, and it's going to be very interesting to see second half. Bill Hall says the Indians have made the minor adjustments to get this game underway, and he feels like it's going to be all Indians here in the second half as Coach Billy Mock does a good job for Oneida. And Bill, the Indians looked sharp on the last offensive drive.
Yeah, we did, Steve. Threw a twist pass over to Pete Shoemaker, about a 16-yard gain. Then came back with the 79 flag to Josh Thompson, and the ball's a little bit underthrown, but Josh made a great catch on the football, and Jason took off on the next play. Probably the best blocking our offensive line did all night was the play on the goal line.
It was.
So I think it's good positive to go in on and a good note to start the second half.
Very much so. Right now, though, we're going to take another break and pay some bills as we want to thank some more of our sponsors. We want to thank Citizens Gas for making this game possible tonight, and you tell them about it, folks, when you're in there. We'll be back in a minute. As we are back, and both teams now have taken the field and getting ready as the Oneida Indians are lining up. Phil Meredith back deep for the Indians. Back there with Meredith is who, Bill? Josh Thompson. That's Josh. I can't see these numbers with these white jerseys and bright orange numerals. They're just hard for me to see. All right, we're about ready to go here. As again, we want to tell you the score at half is Oneida 7, Sheldon Clark 6. As we get set to go with our second half play here, as they get the ball teed up and ready to go, as Dameron, the kicker for Sheldon Clark, doesn't take a deep drop. He only gets back about 5 yards away from the ball. He doesn't kick the ball deep either. Both the Oneida receivers are back about the 10-yard line. Squib kick, touched by the Indians, now picked up by the Indians at the 30, 35, and out to the 40-yard line and brought down there right around the 39. So Oneida will start with great field position from their own 39-yard line. And again, we can't give enough credit to that offensive line of the Oneida Indians. Matt Owens, Chris Claiborne, Michael Lawson, Ryan Lewis, and Sean Harris. These guys are in the trenches. These guys don't get enough credit in any ball game. But without them, your star running backs, your star quarterbacks are nothing. Split backfield, receivers wide right and left. Jason Pike, the quarterback, takes a snap, rolls, pitches. Here's Meredith around the right side to the 40, to the 45, to the 50-yard line, inside the 50 to about the 48-yard line, and that play worked to perfection. The Indians have come out strong here in the second half of play. Now,
He came hard.
They marked the ball right at the 49-yard line. It's a little inside the 49. We'll say the 49. The Indians break the huddle now. Second quarter play, 1st and 10. Indians coming out with receivers wide right and left, I formation this time. Pike looks, snap. Here comes the roll. Here comes, he's going to keep it. He's broken open field. He could be gone. Jason Pike, touchdown, 48 yards away. The Indians strike quick. The Indians strike quickly as they came with the option around the left side. Pike started to pitch. He saw the hole. He took the hole, and it's 49 yards. Jason Pike, touchdown, Big Orange. Will line up for the kick. This makes it 13-6 as Oneida coming out strong here in the second half, as they usually do. They usually play a lot better in the second half of any ball game we've saw them in so far this year. There's the snap, the kick. It's up, it's good. We'll take a break, and we want to say we'll be back right after this message from Tobe's Restaurant and Motel. For the kickoff now, the Sheldon Clark Cardinals have to be awed by Oneida's quick score. I mean, it was 3 plays and they're in for the touchdown as they come with an option to the left side out of the veer. Worked to perfection as Pike started to pitch, then saw the hole, and he was gone. Getting set for the kick. All right, Oneida up 14-6. Here comes the kick. Low driving kick this time. Number 10 takes it at the 20-yard line. Coming back up, trying to get the right sideline. Tripped up as he crosses the 30 to about the 32 or 3-yard line. Good defense by the Indians. They cover quickly. Only a 17-yard return on the kick. Good quick coverage by the Indians. Now the defense will be called on again. They're going to spot it at the 33-yard line. 32, I should say. More like the 33, but we'll call it 32. 14-6. The Indians on top at this point in the game, and Oneida now the defense. Here come the Cardinals. They come with the wishbone. One receiver going wide to the left side. Tight end is to the right. Here comes the pitch. Over the left side. Looking for some running room. Nothing doing. Gets it across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Good pickup. Good pickup. He picked up about 4 or 5 on the play. Talk about 4. Be 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. Uh-oh. Here comes the tall receiver in. That's the one that took the ball away from Josh Thompson in the end zone, or Pete Shoemaker. I think it was Josh Thompson for the touchdown a while ago. He's tall, lanky, big kid. They line him up at a tight end on the left side, split a man to the right. Full house backfield, the wishbone. The quarterback pitches around the left side. Here's Jewell. Jewell trying to find a hole, running through and around people, and gets to the 40-yard line, to about the 41, and then rode backwards. It's going to be short of the first down by about a couple. Pick up about 4 on the play, though. Cardinals with the wishbone, using that ball control, driving offense. Oneida playing on the defensive side of the ball. The Indians defensive front 4. Left end, Michael Lawson. Left tackle, Sean Harris. Right tackle, Ryan Lewis. Right end, Heath Sexton. Here come the Cardinals. They break the bone. They flank a man to the left side. Receiver wide to the right. Here's the handoff over the left side. Straight dive play straight ahead, and it nets him some good running room out to about the 48, 49-yard line. So Sheldon Clark is not by any means going to roll over and play dead. They spot it at the 48. 1st down. From the 48-yard line, the Cardinals will come with a 1st and 10. Early second quarter, Oneida scores quickly. They come with a wishbone. Receiver wide to the right, tight end to the left side. Here's a snap, handoff, option pitch, and nothing doing. Oneida closed, loss on the play of a yard or so. What good defense by the Indians. They took the option man. They pitched to Fletcher. Fletcher couldn't find no running room. He had an orange jersey right in his face. Bring up 2nd down and about 11. Loss of a yard on the play. Great execution on the defensive side of the ball by the Indians that time. 8:47 to go. Third quarter play, 14-6. The Indians are up. Here comes the Cardinals. They send a receiver wide to the left. That's the dangerous one. Man wide out to the right, a flanker. They break the bone. The quarterback looks to throw, throws out in the flat, got his man, and goes out of bounds at about the 47-yard line of Oneida, short of the first down.
Yeah, he's got to get in that flat area.
Well, they're giving him another good spot. Let's see where they spotted at. They spotted at about the 47-yard line of Oneida. It'll bring up third down. Or third down and about 8. We'll call it 7. There's third and about 7. Oneida playing the good defense. Third and about 7. Here they come. They break the bone again. They send a man wide to the left, flanker to the right side. Tight ends to the left side. Davis drops, looks, pumps, throws, picked up. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, he had nothing but pay dirt in front of him if he had got a hold of that one. And he played it well. The ball is a little cooler out now, so, nimble hands. But anyway, it'll be a fourth down situation for the Cardinals. But I'm telling you one thing, if he'd have picked that one off, he'd have been waving bye-bye to everybody right down the left sideline for 6. Nobody was out there. Back to punt for the Cardinals. Michael Moore, there's the punt. Oneida takes it at the 25, loses the ball. The Cardinals pick it up, and he's gone. Jewell into the end zone for 6. Ooh, costly mistake by the Indians. Costly mistake by the Indians on that one. And the Cardinals, well, Oneida played a great defensive game. The Cardinals are right back in it now. The score is 12-14-12 now is your score, and we'll see if the Cardinals elect to go for 2 or 1. Wait a minute, now we got the referees are talking something over here. Can't return it, so it'll be marked at the spot. So it will not be a touchdown. It will be marked at the spot. Art breathes a sigh of relief. There's a muffed handle, so it's not returnable. And they're conferring with that now about that. I think it's going to be spotted where he muffed. Well, the referees are talking about it. We'll see what they decide. So I don't know. We'll wait and see what they decide on it. They having a long conference. The Cardinals getting their offensive unit on the field anyway. We shall see, said the blind man. Touchdown. They're going to call it a touchdown. There was no control on it, so it should not have been returnable. So they are giving them the touchdown. Bill, on that play there, should not have been a touchdown.
No, see, you got the muff rule comes in effect right there. If the man returning the kick does not, as what the official sees as having possession, then the ball cannot be advanced.
Well, he did not have possession. That was right in front of us.
Through, but, you're on the road.
You're on the road. They're going to line up for 2. This could tie it up, 14-12. Wishbone formation. Quarterback takes it. Hands off. Second man through there. Jewell. Did he get in? No. He did not get in. 2
touchdowns they got on 2 bad calls.
Yeah, you're right. So the score, 14-12, 8:16 to go third quarter. We'll be back in just 1 minute by telling you. We'll be back right after this message from Pennzoil in Oneida. The Cardinals get set to line up here. Bill, in this ball game, both the Cardinal touchdowns have come on bad breaks from the Indians.
Yeah, it really have, Steve. Like I said, on the muff right there, and plus on the interception that we gave, which was on a fumble, and we recovered. But like I said, you're on the road, and you're visiting a team out of state. The official's going to see you 1 time a year, so
What the hey, huh?
What the hey?
There you go. So Oneida now has. They come out and struck real quick with their first possession. This is the second time they're going to have the ball, and I'm anxious to see the offense go to work again. Like to watch this Beer offense. I'll tell you one thing, you never know.
No, see, but as you said, we've made the mistakes, which gave them the chance. If we don't make the mistakes, then I believe it's a 14-0 ball game.
Yeah, you're right. getting set as Dameron will kick it off. Coming with a short, choppy kick, taken by Oneida on the run at the 30-yard line, making a move across the field, and there we go, face mask, flags all over the field. He moves it out across the 35-yard line. That'll tack on more yardage on that one, and that was real clear too. We saw that one. So the Indians will be set up in great field position once again. Yeah, that was a face mask. No question about that call. It was right in front of us. Oneida, 2 bad breaks have cost them 12 points anyway in this ball game. So we'll Oneida with a 2-point lead with the football. So it's going to move the ball now into Sheldon Clark territory at the 46-yard line. Here come the Indians. Receivers wide right and left. Pike brings them up. The Cardinals stacking those linebackers inside. Split backfield. Here comes the option. Pike looking, digging, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and then a little bit, but not much. They closed on him quickly. The outside was taken away. He moved it back inside. And they keep moving the ball on the spot. Make it a 2-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball at the Cardinal 44-yard line. Here come the Indians. Twin receivers going to the right, tied in to the left, I formation in the backfield. Pike, again, long count, drops, looks. He's going to throw deep. He's got a man down there. Did he catch? No, broken up beautifully by the Cardinals. That was Jewell back there to break that one up. And I'll tell you what, that was right at the goal line, ladies and gentlemen. Pike aired that ball out about 55 yards in the air. He aired it out. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6, or about 8 rather. 3rd and about 8. They spot the ball. And now Oneida looking at a big 3rd down play. 14-12 your score, 7:15 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Here come the Indians. Receivers wide right and left, I formation. Pike sets them down. Linebackers inches in for the Cardinals. Pike drops. He rolls, he looks. He's going to throw down the left sideline. He's got a man. Oh, my goodness. He had his man beat. Shoemaker had him beat, and the receiver turned too early. If he'd have run his route on, that was 6 again. So Oneida coming up with the short end of the stick. It'll be 4th down, so we can look for the punting team to start coming on. 7:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Boy, I'm telling you, that was 2 passes in a row. Had 6 rode all over them. But they don't count till you cross the goal line, folks. 50. He'll be standing at his own 44-yard line. There's the snap. Punts away. High, swirling punt. Takes a bounce at the 18. Let it roll. It goes out of bounds right around the 16-yard line. So now the Cardinals are backed up again. Now the Oneida defense will be called on once again to make the plays. 7:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. 7:02 to go as Oneida defense comes onto the field now. 14-12 your score. The Oneida Indians up by 2 in a good close ball game. From the 16-yard line, here come the Cardinals. They come with the wishbone. 1 receiver wide to the left. Quarterback Davis sets him down. Davis takes a snap. Here's the pitch over on the left side and looking for somewhere to go, and Daniel King meets him along with a host of white jerseys. And he made a couple on the play. Fletcher on the carry, not much there as Oneida closed quickly. Got about 2, it looks like. About 2 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Clock is running, 6:39 to go. Oneida's had good field position. They've been their own worst enemies in this one so far, folks. They break the huddle. They send 1 receiver wide to the left. Wishbone formation. Davis, the quarterback, sets him down. Davis looks to throw, looking out in the flats. Going for his man. He was open temporarily. Oneida recovered quickly, bring up 3rd down and about 8. 3rd and about 8. Oneida defense doing its job. I'll tell you what, the Oneida defense, we cannot say enough about them in this game. They have done everything they needed to do to get the Indian to keep points off the board, because the points that they have given up has been off breaks. As you watch the game, you will see that. Here come the Cardinals now. They are twins, receivers wide to the right side, one to the left. They break the bone. Davis, here's the snap. He looks, he throws. He's intercepted by the Indians. And going the other way, Oneida going to be set up. Great field position at about the 18-yard line. I think, was that Pete Shoemaker? Cully Phillips with the interception. Cully Phillips with the interception, and now Oneida set up at the Cardinal 18-yard line, I think is where they're going to mark it. Yes, that's right. Clock is running, 6:10 to go. Indians come with the receiver wide right and left, tight into the right side, I formation. Here comes Pike. Here comes the option. Pike going to keep it. Nowhere to go. So he was right there, and a loss on the play of about a yard. So it'll bring up second and about 11. You can't take nothing away from this Cardinal defense. They have done their job also. Oneida, it didn't fail. It worked for 6.
Yeah, it did, Steve. Great call coming back underneath to Daniel. And, you know, as you mentioned, Jason's athleticism right there helped with the play.
So the Indians now with the defense. They send one receiver wide to the right side. Wishbone, tight in tight. Here's a snap. Option. He turns it upfield, and he's going to pay for it as he gets to about the 27-yard line. Hit hard by the Indians. Bring up second down. 4:06 and counting to go third quarter. 21-12, the Indians on top. Second down and about 6. We'll call it 6 from the 28-yard line. From their own 28, the Cardinals working the football. 3:48 to go in the third quarter of play here. Oneida with a lead, 21-12. Cardinals break the huddle, come to the line. Wishbone formation, 2 tight ends, a slot on the right side. Here's the quarterback. They come back across the grain on the trap. It's more like and for nothing. They didn't get anything. Oneida played tough defense. Bring up third down, and depending on the spot, no gain on the play. Ball from their own 28, third down, and call it about long 5, short 6. 2 receivers, one wide right, one wide left as they break the bone this time. Oneida shuffling the linebackers. Here's the throw out in the flats, tipped. Good defense by the Indians. Pete Shoemaker and is that Josh Thompson over here? Josh Thompson on the defense. It sure was. Good rush from the Oneida interior line. Who was it on the rush?
Sean Rose.
Sean Rose.
Hands up, Steve.
Good job.
Made the quarterback readjust the throw.
Sean Harris?
Sean Rose.
Sean Rose.
89.
Right there. Okay. Ooh, that punt is blocked partially. Takes a bounce. Oneida's going to be set up again. Penalty flag's down. Penalty flag is down. Let's see what the call's going to be. We'll see. They're talking to Oneida, so it'll be against the Cardinals. They're going to mark it. They're going to take the ball where it's marked, I guess. Let's see about the flag. We don't know about it yet. We're waiting to see what the officials decide on it. 2:43 to go in the third quarter. It's against the Cardinals. Declined, ineligible man downfield, so Oneida will take the football. Where will they mark it? Right around the 23-yard line. Right around the 23, so they're in business again. The Indians looking to add on to the score here. 2:43 to go. They break the huddle from the 23-yard line. They come with twin receivers to the left, 2 to the left, none to the right. Tight ends on the right side. Now they bring one receiver back. Both receivers coming to the right side, and now they got a flanker to the left side. I formation. Jason Pike getting everybody situated. Here's the snap. He rolls, he rolls, he rolls. He's going to turn it, and he turns it upfield, and he's going to get a couple of 3 yards. Good hard yards, you might call it. He paid the price for that one. 2:30 to go, third quarter play. Picked up about 5 on the play. Moves the ball down inside the 20-yard line to about the 24, just inside the 20, 19-yard line we'll call it. So clock is running, 2:13 to go in the third quarter. 21-12, Oneida leading. They got 2 receivers going wide to the right side. No, one wide right and left, tied into the right side, I formation, as Pike takes a snap, drops back, he looks, he's getting pressure, he throws on the run, he hit his man. Is it complete? It is complete, I think.
Still did a good job picking up the linebacker.
First down, Oneida. Ball moved down to about the 11-yard line. 1:42 to go. 21-12 your score. Oneida with the lead and looking to add on. Oneida breaks the huddle now. They come with twin receivers to the left. The tight end also will be on the left side. I formation. Handoff, left side Meredith, looking to go up the middle, and he picks it up inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line. Good pickup on the play of about 5 yards. Right at the 6-yard line. Oneida threatening. 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. Receivers wide right and left. Indians, I formation. 64. Takes a snap. Pike, handoff, left side, right side, Meredith. Meredith jumps over the pile, down close to the 1.
I got a first down, Jimmy.
Let's see if we got the first down.
Yeah, I think we got a first. We inside the 1.
That looks like a 1st and 10. It'll be 1st and goal right at the 1-yard line. That's where they're going to spot it. It's inside the 1-yard line. That's right on the goal line just about. Oneida now 37 seconds and counting to go in the third quarter. They break the huddle. They come with receivers wide right and left. Jason Pike getting his receivers situated. I formation. Pike sets them down. Tight ends to the right side. Here's the snap. Pike over the right side. Touchdown, Indians. Phil Meredith takes it in from the 1, and Oneida adds on. This will make it 26. Oneida will be looking for 28 with 13 seconds to go in the third quarter of play. The Indians have looked sharp here in the second half. Here they come with the extra point attempt. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Penalty flag down. We'll check that out. It's good, but we'll see on the flag. Will they back them up, or was it against the Cardinals? I think it's against Oneida. Still waiting for the indication. It's against the Indians, I'm sure. They're going to move it back. Illegal procedure. False start against the Indians. So that'll move it back 5 yards. 27-12. Your score. 13 seconds to go. Third quarter of play here from Sheldon Clark High School in Inez, Kentucky. Long, long way from home. Getting set for the extra point attempt. Billingsley will try. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is also good. He drove it through the end zone. 20. What? It looked good from here, but they say no good, so it's no good. 27-12 as we're going to take a break, and we want to hear this message from First Trust and Savings Bank in Oneida, Huntsville, and Municipal Drive. Ready to go. We got 13 seconds to go in the third period of play here as we get set for the kickoff. The Indians getting ready. And here comes the kick. it's going to be a low driving kick. Going to be picked up at about the 15-yard line. Bobbles it, picks it back up, looking for a hole, and boy, did he find one. But it's all white jerseys as he is creamed at about the 15-yard line. So the defense will now take over. And we can't say enough about Oneida's defense tonight. He's playing for him.
Yeah, he's in right now.
Okay, so we'll talk a little bit about the front four. Michael Lawson, Sean Harris, Ryan Lewis, and Sean Rose. That's the end of the third quarter with your score. Oneida 27, the Cardinals 12. We'll be back after this 60-second break. Cardinals now will start deep in their own territory. The ball right around the 16, 17-yard line. First down and 10. They break the ball. Flanker to the left side. Inside reverse, and this is Jewel. No, that's Fletcher. Fletcher to the 20-yard line. Pick up about 4 yards on the play. Good play. Got about 4 on the play. Closer to 5 after the spot. They spotted outside the 20. Who's that? Dustin Phillips, 75, into the ball game for the Indians. All right. Wishbone formation, one receiver to the left. Penalty flags fly.
Got set, the guard moved back.
Yep. It looked like that they moved on the left side of the line. It is. No. Against Oneida? Yeah. Well, it looked to me like that they set, and then the guard on the left side moved, so then they called against Oneida. Oneida probably lined up. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the refs are tired after the long trip. I'd say their trip wasn't long.
Who was it?
Anyway, we want to thank our sponsors, Citizens Gas, First Trust and Savings Bank, Pennzoil, Mrs. Winters, FH Shoemaker Distributor, Thompson's Yamaha, Terry Motor Company, Lau's Wholesale Tires, Tobe's Motel and Restaurant. And we really want to thank, we've been shown a lot of hospitality. Here comes the play over the right side. Not much. But we want to really thank, we don't get a lot of courtesy and consideration on the road, but they have really been super nice to us here at Sheldon Clark High School. We want to say that. They have been really super nice to us. They've helped us out a lot, and we appreciate that. It's not many times that we get to say that we've been treated nicely, but we have been here. This will bring up a 1st and 10. We picked up the first down on the play. Ball at the 32-yard line, or 27-yard line. Wishbone formation, one receiver to the left, tight end to the right side. Here's the handoff, straight dive up. A good defense by the Indians, maybe a yard. Good D by the Big Orange. Good D by the Big Orange. That was just a straight ahead dive play, and the Indians was right there with it all the way. We're in fourth quarter action, 27-12. The Indians on top. They got second down and about 9. He gained about a half a yard on the play. That's about it. Same setup with the wishbone. Receiver wide to the left. Davis hands off to over the left side. Straight dive play ahead. Straight ahead. Over the 30-yard line to about the 32-yard line. Short of the first down, but a pretty good pickup. They spot it at the 32. 9:55 to go, 27-12. Oneida with everything in hand right now. But make no mistake, the Cardinals are not out of this by any means. Bring up third down, about 5 yards. Ball from their own 32. One receiver wide to the left. Wishbone formation. Here's the pitch around the left side. This is Fletcher looking for a hole, trying to find one and can't. Knocked out of bounds as he gets across the 35 to about the 37 or 8-yard line. Close to the first down. May have it.
Oh, he was in a flank.
Let's see what I believe he got it, but we'll see when they spot. Well, they're giving him the spot. First down. They're going to spot it at the 49. He was out about 47 or 48. They're going to give it to him at the 39, 37 or 38. 39-yard line, so 1st and 10. And Fletcher's speed will deceive you. No wonder he's got over 700 yards in 3 games. His speed will deceive you. He just chalks up yards, and you don't look like he's getting that many. But he picked up about 6-7 yards and not even looked like he was going to hit for a loss. Here's the pitch, the reverse, the pass, looking, throwing. Got a man down there, could be picked up. Oh, my goodness. Penalty flag down. Oh, no. No, they call a penalty. They're going to call pass interference, but that was a live football. That was anybody's football all night. I almost intercepted that, hit the man right in the numbers. Josh Thompson was the man, got his hands on it. It's going to be pass interference. That was a terrible call, to say the least, because the ball was up for grabs. Contact was not made until after the ball had been touched by the Oneida Indians, as Josh Thompson had a chance to pick that thing up and go with it. And now a personal foul against the bench. I wasn't surprised to see that one. Coach May knows that was a bum call. It was right in front of him, and I'm sure he filled the referee's earful on that one. So that's just going to add on to the worries. But Bill Hall, you just about know Coach May was going to say something about that because it was right in front of him. It was just a bum call.
I think they fingered Coach Henry out, but you're right. It was a bum call, Steve. I thought Pete was in good position. Josh made a good break on the ball. I think, as you say, you're on the road.
Home cooking.
I'm not going to say that.
You're not going to say that. I shouldn't be either.
As a coach, you can't blame officiating. And Coach May would be the first to tell you the same thing.
Well, that was right in front of him. That was, I knew he or one of the coaches was going to have something to say about that, because that was, boy, I tell you.
Steve, I tell you what, a lot of times it gets adversity when our defense rises to the occasion. I think we'll see the defense right here rise up and play.
Well, every time it's come up so far, they have rose to the occasion. Like you said, the defense has played well. Now here's the call. Defensive interference, and then a unsportsmanlike conduct against the bench.
Crap play back inside.
Here comes, they break the bone with a flanker to the left side, tight end to the right, 2 tight ends. Here comes the handoff over the right side on the dive. Not much inside the 30. Clock is running, 9:14. Like I said, the Cardinals are by no means out of this. Bring up 2nd down. Picked up about 4 on the play. Call it 2nd and 6 now. Ball at the Oneida 26-yard line. Clean jerseys for Oneida in the ball game. They break the bone again. Flanker to the right side. A wing over there. Handoff straight up over the left side and still running. That's Dameron. He moves it down close to the 20-yard line. We have an official timeout. It's going to be close to the 1st down. We'll take a break as they measure this thing, and we'll be back in just 1 minute. They break the bone. They bring 2 receivers wide right and left. The quarterback, Davis, talking something over his lineman as he comes up. Could be the sneak right here. Flanker to the right side. Quarterback sneak. I don't know if he got that one or not, folks. Going to be interested on the spot, that's for sure. Yeah, he got it by the spot they're indicating right now. Well, Bill, he moved it up a yard, so they've spotted right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. As Oneida 8:27, 26 and counting to go in the ball game, up 27-12. They split the bone again. 2 receivers, 1 wide right, 1 wide left, tied into the right side. Quarterback Davis, hand dive over the left side. This is Fletcher, and Fletcher gets it inside the 20, close to the 16-yard line. About 4 or 5 on the play. Okay, so they're going to move it right at the 16-yard line. That's right outside the 15, so we'll call it the 15. Bring up second down and about 5. They split the bone again. One receiver wide to the right side, a flanker to the right, to the left. Here's a snap. And here's the misdirection play, and it's not going for nothing. Loss of a yard on the play. There was a fumble on the play, but, well, the Oneida player hands it back to the referee, so they're ruling him down. But bring up third down. Loss of a yard on the play. Moves the ball back to about the 17. Third down and about 6. No, not a front 4 digging in. Receiver one wide to the left. Wishbone formation again. Here comes the pitch. Fletcher around the left side. He's got some running room. He's going to have a touchdown. Fletcher takes it in. So that makes it now a little bit more interesting anyway. 27-18, 6:49 to go in the ball game. They may try to go for the 2-point conversion here.
Even just an over quick pitch.
If they do, it'll make it a 7-point ball game. They are going for 2. Wishbone formation.
Same play.
Receiver wide to the left. Oneida switching the linebacker out. Going over the left side, and boy, what a push they got in there. So it's good. It's 20-27. Oneida leads by 7, and they'll receive the kickoff when we come back right after this. We're ready as we get set to, they move everybody, the speedsters over to the left side of the field, look for the onside kick, and no, it's not. Kicks it deep. Art, I'm going to owe Art my whole life story after this. Out across the 30 to the 35 and to the 36 or 7 yard lines where they'll mark it at. 6:43 to go. Sure surprised me. All right, so the Indians now. We'll start with the offense. 27-20 your score. Oneida up by 7. Clock is running. 6:38 to go. They send receivers wide right and left. Split backfield. Tight ends on the right side. Pike sets them down. Pike. Here's the option. Pike. Going to pitch. Here comes Meredith. Meredith across the sidelines. Moves it out across to about the 45-yard line. Good run. Good run by the Indians. Pick up about 7 or 8 on the play. Well, looks like about they're going to, well, let's see where they mark the thing. They mark it back the 42-yard line. Goodness. So call it 2nd and 5. They come in receivers. Tight ends to the right side. I formation this time by the Indians. Pike, handoff Meredith. Right side, bounces outside. Got by the jersey and drugged down. As you can see, momentum now starting to pick up by the Cardinals. 27-20 your score. 6:10 to go. Bring up a big third down. Big third down. No gain on the play. Cardinals uses the wishbone offense. Time consuming but very effective in this game. Here come the Indians. Wide receiver to the left, two to the left. That's twins to the left. I formation. Tight ends to the right side. Here comes the snap, the roll. He's going to throw. He's got a man. He's got coverage, and it's tipped out of the hands. Roughing the passer should be the call as Pike got decked, and I mean decked, after he released the football. Oh, my goodness, what a lick that Pike took, and that was just flagrant. Flagrant. Personal foul will be the call, should be the call. I'm not sure of anything in this game. Let's see. Personal foul. Roughing the passer, yes. So that'll give the Indians the first down they needed. Good defense on that side of the ball by the Cardinals. Move the ball downfield. It'll move it to the Cardinal 42-yard line. And the Indians in good field position now with 5:35 to go in this one. The Indians make the huddle. They come to the line. Tight ends on the right side. Receivers wide right and left. I formation. Pike takes the snap. Going to keep it. Rolls to his left. A bootleg outside. Cutting it upfield. Pike to the 30-yard line and fumble, but he was down, I believe. They better call it down. First down, Indians. That was a naked bootleg by Pike on that one. Good play. They're going to mark it at the 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Indians at the Cardinal 29-yard line. 5:25 to go in the ballgame. 27-20 your score. As the Cardinals have given the Indians a lot of problems in this one. That Oneida has hurt herself more than the Cardinals have, I believe. Two receivers. Wide right and left, I formation. Pike. Handoff right side. This is Cully Phillips banging ahead, and good run by Phillips inside the 25-yard line. Cully Phillips, good hard running that time by Phillips.
16 out of the beer.
So, moves it. Good run by Phillips, 5 or 6 yards on the play. Ball at the 24-yard line is where they wind up spotting it. 24-yard line. Here come the Indians. Receivers wide right and left from the I formation. Pike looks over the defense. Pike, long count again. Takes the snap. Handoff. Phillips over the left side. Crunching ahead for a couple of 3 more big, tough yards. 210-pound Kelly Phillips just bouncing over the left side. He's going to be short of the first down by about 2. Long 2 at that. So it'll be third down for the Indians. Here we go. As 4:07 to go in the ball game. Oneida up by 7. Take nothing away from the Cardinals. They played a good ball game. They played a smart ball game. They've kept the ball out of the Oneida Indians' offense's hands a lot this game. From the 26, they break the huddle. Third down and about a long 2. High formation as Pike sets them down. Handoff. Phillips, no, the quarterback Pike keeps it. He's inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. First down, Indians. So the Indians pick up a big first down. They spot it right inside the 15. We'll call it the 14-yard line. 3:38 to go in this ball game. Oneida on the move, using a lot of clock. Indians break the huddle. Receivers wide right and left. I formation. Pike sets him down. Here's the snap. Pitch around the right side. Meredith trying to find a hole. He's got a blocker in front. Cuts it inside to the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Good blocking by Oneida's receiver out on that side. And the back coming out of the backfield, Cully Phillips just pancaked his man. As timeout's going to be called by the Sheldon Clark Cardinals. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with the conclusion in 1 minute. A first down and goal to go from about, no, second down and 3. I forgot. They picked up the first down. So they picked up about 7 yards on that. As the Indians now, second down and 3 from about the 7. They send twin receivers to the left. I formation, the tight end is on the left side. Pike stacking it up. Pike, handoff, Meredith left side. Touchdown Indians. No question about it. That had 6 on it from the word go. So the Indians, Bill Meredith takes it over from 7 yards out, and that's about the final nail. Well, I won't say that's the final nail in the coffin because we saw a little bit of everything in this game. 33-20. Getting set for the extra point attempt. Billingsley will try. Snap. Kick. Good. as it is now 34-20. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after this 60 seconds. Getting set for the kickoff. 34-20, 54 points scored in this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the kick. All right, here comes the Cardinals at the 30. And that's where he's going to end up, at the 30. Wait a minute, there's a loose football. Oneida has it, but, well, they're going to call him down, I guess. Another. Anyway, they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. And even the PA announcer is from here, even had the spot right. It was at the 28. So, 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Clock is running, and we may look for the Cardinals to break the bone now. They've got to get down the field. They're down by 14. What else can you do? They break the bone. Receiver wide to the right, wide one to the left. 2 setbacks. Davis, the quarterback, drops straight back. Goes the shuttle pass, and brother, who was that? Cully Phillips. How'd he do that, buddy? Cully Phillips was not fooled. He come from the inside linebacker, and brother, did he let Fletcher have it. 2:10 to go, 34-20. Your score in this one, as it'll bring up a 2nd down and 15, loss of about 5 on the play. And like I said, you look for them to break the bone. They've got to get downfield, especially now. But they don't. They've got the bone intact. 1 receiver to the left, tight end to the right. Take quarterback drops. Davis looks. He throws and overthrows everybody. Good defense by the Indians. Josh Thompson right with him, stride for stride. 1:42 to go. Bring up 3rd down and 15 now for the Cardinals. And barring a miracle, the Indians have won this one. Barring a miracle from their side, that is. The Indians have played a tough ball game. We've got to give the defense all kinds of credit. We have got to give the offense a whole lot of credit. Jason Pike has created so many things out there tonight. It's been pathetic. He's done a lot on his own. Here they come. They break the bone. 2 tight ends, flanker to the right side. Quarterback, hands off over the right, looks, throws. Ooh! Almost picked off by the Indians. Almost picked off. But this will bring up 4th down. 1:37 to go in the ball game. This is decision time, whether you go for it. 4th and 15. 1:37, you're down by 14. You just about got them. And I believe they will. Art says field goal. Okay. 60, 70, 80, about an 84. Let's see, that would be 85. 89-yard field goal. Yeah, we can handle that. Here's the pitch. Fletcher got a hole around the left outside. Cutting upfield, across the 40, and knocked out of bounds. Good running by Fletcher on that play. 1st down. It's going to be close to the 1st down, depending on the spot again. Let's see where they spot the football. They're marking it first. They're saying 1st down. 1:31 to go. 1:31 to go. You know the old expression, I just flew in from Oneida, and boy, are my arms tired. You better believe it. Don't look at me like that, Art. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They split the bone again. Quarterback Davis drops, looks, throws, picked off. Here comes Oneida. He could go. Nope. Breaks 1 tackle, and inside the 30-yard line to about the 27. Who was it? That was Cully Phillips, and man, has he played a defensive game today.
That's our senior stepping up and making a big play when he has to.
You know, he's made several big plays right here in the 4th quarter that have really been key plays defensively for the Indians.
Well, made a big stop on 1st down that series. Made the pass. Coach Birchfield had the defense right where he should have been. Had him in his hook zone. So he stepped up and made a good play.
So the Indians now from the Sheldon Clark 26-yard line will have it 1st and 10. 1:23 to go in this one. Oneida up 34-20. 54 points in the ball game. That's a lot of points, folks. Oneida comes with the I formation. Here's the snap. Pitch around the left side. This is Meredith trying to find a hole. Cuts it inside the 25-yard line. Pick up about 3 or maybe 4 on the play. As he'll get about 3, I guess they'll give him 3 on the play. They move it down the 3-yard line. And Bill, talking about this Fletcher kid, his speed is deceiving. It don't look like he's got any yards, but whenever they mark him, he's got plenty of yards.
He runs very hard, Steve. You know, he runs with his shoulders squared up and parallel, and he keeps the legs moving, and he looks like he's a good back.
He is. He's a good back. Here comes Oneida as they split the backfield. Receivers wide to the right. 2 tight ends. The quarterback sneaks straight ahead. Pike. And we got 34 seconds. That should be the ball game. As Oneida's going to win this one, 34-20. Yes, Art, I know. As we're down to 20 seconds and counting. The Oneida Indians will let the clock run out, I'm sure. As this will be it. This will be the ball game. We're waiting on Coach May to come up to talk to us. Or somebody. So that's the ball game. Oneida wins it 34-20 in a hard-fought battle here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with our wrap-up and interviews in just a moment. No, he probably won't. Hey, we'll come down there. Talk to one of the Oneida football players. Give your name and your position. We can see your number, 74. It's real dirty.
Heath Sexton, right defensive end, number 74.
These guys are pretty good sized lads out there tonight. Y'all had your hands full from the word go.
Yeah, they're a real strong team, real quick. They didn't quit. It's the best team we've played so far this year.
Yeah, they are. They were good. How did y'all handle the bone, the wishbone? You hadn't saw much of that.
It was different with the backs leading, and it was real hard to get used to, but we finally got adjusted up to it and handled it really well.
Okay, well, now, next week, a whole new ball game.
Yeah, this one means a lot to us, Oliver Springs, you know. We've got to win that one, but I think we can do it.
You guys have played a good ball game. Heath, thanks for coming by and talking to us. We're going to talk to Coach May right here in just a few minutes, get his points of the ball game, so we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Back to talk with Coach Jim May. Coach, this was a good football team that you played tonight, and the wishbone caused a little bit of problems early. Time-consuming offense, and they made it work good.
Well, they did. They did some things that were real well. I thought that they're a good football team. They may be the best we've played so far. I thought that the key to the ball game was right before the half they went ahead 6-0, and we just kind of diddled around and let them score. And the kids just didn't let that hang over their head. Went right back out and scored. Came back and took it again down there again, and right before the half scored and got the extra point. Went ahead 7-6. Took it the second half and took it down and scored again. And then we had the muffed punt, and it was a muffed punt.
It was right in front of our cameras, Coach.
It was a muffed punt, and then we got 2 15-yard penalties in a row. Over there on their last drive, so I feel real good.
Come from you, would it?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. It was somebody. It was somebody said to the guy. The official made a remark, and then somebody said, "Well, I've been to as many football games as you have," and he said, "You can't smart off to me."
What?
And I told him it was pretty. It's pretty picky. But I'm not. I can't. I don't want to comment about that. I know that there were some other things that. But we got out of here. We won the ball game. It was a good effort. I thought that after it got 27-20, we took it and drove it right back down the field and scored.
Right.
And at that time, I think conditioning took over, and determination, and our offensive line pushed them off the ball. And one unsung hero tonight was Cully Phillips. He usually carries the ball a lot. They had designed their whole defense to stop the first part of the option. So Cully comes on then and blocks all night long and has some key blocks for us on some big plays.
Key interception?
Key interception, yeah. I think that we're not a bad football team right now. I don't know how good we are, but coming up here this far away and winning up here against a big school, and they are a big school, over 900 in their top 3 grades, I think. And
they're the state champions in wrestling.
Oh, well. I'm glad we didn't wrestle.
I'm glad we didn't wrestle. Coach, a couple of names really stands out tonight as I've watched the ball game. One was Jason Pike. He made a lot of things happen. He got several big plays on his own, more or less, but he made some things happen. The pass to Daniel King, he could have very easily, he had the first down if he wanted to run it, maybe the touchdown, but he chose to do so. He really made some things happen. The other one was Cully Phillips on the defensive and offensive side of the ball. Both players played a real fine ball game.
I thought so. Of course, Phil and Donnie haven't been with us all week because they've had a little family situation that they had to be away. They only got to practice one day, and so they weren't in the condition or the usual read that they did, so we had to cover up for them. I thought both of them played extremely well for the hard week that they've had. I'm just proud of our people up front. Ryan Lewis got his neck hurt a little bit, came right back in the ball game and played on that last drive and knocked some people down. I think that this ball club has got a lot of determination, a lot of desire to play well.
Coach, I started to say a while ago, the guys in the trenches don't get enough gratitude, I don't think. Your offensive line done everything they was asked to do tonight. Your defensive front four and your linebackers, even your defensive backs, they played an extremely fine ball game.
Well, yeah, I think that with two sophomores up there and with Sean Harris, who didn't play any offense till this year, making up the center and the left side of our line, they've done real well. Michael Lawson hadn't played any offense this year, and Ryan had played left tackle, so now Ryan's playing both ways. So we're putting a lot of pressure on these kids, and they're having to carry a big physical load, and I'm just proud of them as I can be because they've just improved tremendously, and this kind of a ball game will just make them better. Because you could kind of see it on that last drive, the confidence in their eyes, and we got down here and right before we scored, they called timeout, and our kids said let's not sit on it, let's stick it in the end zone, and we ran a little play, and they didn't adjust over to it, and they've been running unbalanced against us, and I guess it's fair to run it against them. We ran a little unbalanced, and they didn't adjust, and Phil was able to get it in. But it was a good effort. Jason, I don't know whether he stung his shoulder again tonight. He won't. You have to talk to him.
Right.
But he played great.
He's not going to say, Coach, I'm hurt.
Yeah, played great. We asked him, and he never answered. He just kept talking about what play to run the next play.
Coach, you got Oliver Springs next week, big game.
Yeah, it's always a big game. Oliver Springs always plays us real tough. They played Sweetwater 21-13 at the half, and if they'd had another break, they might have been, in the third quarter, they might have been 21-20 or 21 up. But they didn't. They couldn't get it in, and then Sweetwater kind of had a little more depth and wore them out. But folks, they got as many players as we have because we don't have a lot of kids that we're able to play in that kind of ball game. So we're going to go home and enjoy this one and start in Sunday night for the coaches and Monday for the players and get ready next week. And I think we'll play real well, and I hope everybody comes out to
Coach,
see
thanks
it.
for coming by and talking to us. It's been a pleasure.
I appreciate y'all coming all the way up
I'll tell you
here.
what, you know the old expression the comics use, I just flew in from Oneida and boy, my arms are tired. They're really tired on this one.
Well, was the map okay?
The map was fine. We followed it to the tee, and we had no problem.
Well,
Except
great.
once Art got us lost once, but we got out of that.
I can understand that. Last week it was Stan, and now you got Artie, and I've had them both. And
Eat your heart out, Gibson. Eat your heart out, Gibson. Coach, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
We'll be at Oliver Springs also, and we'll be looking forward to talking to you and hope the Indians rack up another win.
Well, appreciate it, and we'll do our best.
All right.
Thank you.
That'll wrap it up from Sheldon Clark High School, and I want to say again, these people up here have treated us real nice tonight. We have nothing to say derogatory about this place. They've really treated us nice, and we wish we got this kind of treatment at all places. So I'm going to back it out of here, and we'll see you all next week at Oliver Springs. Good night, everybody.